Hi, this is Jessica with Dining Traveler, and I'm in Noto, Sicily, and we're about to go to the home of one of the area's most influential designers and developers, Samuele Mazza, so come and follow me.
Actually, to share with my story, I'm old, so I have a long story. We will talk about Noto, let's say Noto, okay? And very quickly about who I am and where I come from. I'm a Sicilian mixed. My mother's side was from Rome and my father's side. It's a very old Sicilian family, Spanish origin. And I grew up in Florence. I've been in New York and I studied in Paris, and then 25 years in Milan. And then we moved here because we understood there was many things to develop here, many things to do here. And then we were very tired about the city, to be in a metropolitan system. In a certain age, you become like tired, or you want to change. You're looking for something that make you reborn. So me and my husband, me and my friends, we find the right place in Noto, because Noto is quite complete location, right? We have wonderful cities all around. Of course, the city Noto is beautiful, but Ortigia, Sicily, Modica, all the town around here, very beautiful. Not too far from the big cities like Catania and Palermo. The airport, it's very connected with the rest of the capital towns in Europe and in the world. This part of the city, it's very elegant, it's very private, intimate. So, and the view is amazing. We have a farm. We're going to develop a farm for next year, which will be a venues place. And we'll be with a botanic garden. We want to collect all the plantation from Sicily. At the moment, we're developing a lot of houses and villas from scratch and renovating buildings. We did a monastery. In the monastery, we developed 10 houses inside, and we sold out everything. So we have a lot of people coming from all over the world here, and they want to have a second life here. So we're very proud and very happy and very glad to be here in this moment of the history. We're building up a brand actually called Riviera Barocca, which means that we want to put all the cities, the Baroque cities, all together in one district. So we don't want to talk about Noto or Ortigia or Ibla, we want to talk about this area like the Hamptons, let's say. And so when you go, then you go in a special place, but for the moment you say, I'm going to the Hamptons, I'm going to Riviera Barocca. So that's what we want to develop. I did some books about the houses in Sicily, the vineyard and the villas in Noto, in order to show the people what is going on here. Sicily is a very safe place. It's a very tolerant place. It's a freedom country, and even different people which want to feel different, they're not standard life. They come here and they can have a freedom life, beautiful, they can enjoy with no prejudice from the people who lives here.
And that's what I was going to ask you. Noto has become kind of a bit of a LGBTQ hub in Sicily. How has that changed in the last 20 years since you arrived? And I have a feeling you had a little bit to do with that.
When we arrived here, the city was almost completely abandoned. Because of the church came down, all the magazine, all the media in the world, they were talking about Noto and Sicily and Italy, that we have a lot of things that we can't manage. We have so many things, we're not enough people and enough money to manage all this stuff we have. So then UNESCO, they adopt the place, and in the same time, kind of community, special gay people start buying houses here, and for this reason they did the natural reserve with inside a nudist beach and a gay beach. And I don't like to be like targets, you know, gay, new, this, it becomes like a freedom place where was nothing, and then it was good to, it's like a paintings, a white canvas to make the new paintings. So this is what I felt when we arrived. It was like a virgin place to develop. It was an ancient place, abandoned, but ready to come back. So we start painting our dream. And now our dream is becoming true.
As a designer, it's interesting that you mentioned that, you know, the old and the new, because I can see this obviously in your shop and I can see this in your home. And how do you bring that, having lived in northern Italy and also in other places in the world, and combining it with a very Baroque Sicilian style?
My opinion is when you have a style, it's the style, it's what you lived. All your background, with where you born, when you born, with who born, and then you grow up in a different places and you take all of this experience and images, photos that you have in your brain, in your memory, and you come in a place and then you put together all you saw, all you lived. So for me, to be in a Baroque place, but we are making a contemporary place. Baroque is the roots. It was the begin, but now it's contemporary with all declination about what is art, contemporary life, contemporary fashion, contemporary language. Depends of the seasons. You can do different things here. We can go, if it's raining, we can go to the cities around here to see buildings, to see museums, to see other places. Also, during the winter, we go to the Etna mountain, where you can find a lot of wineries and wine resorts. Also, we have the high heel here, which are not the shoes, but high heels. High heels, there are many places, and my favorite place is falls. The falls, we do picnic in the falls. And also the seaside here, beside Marzamemi, there are many other places like the Plemirio Reserve, Marine Reserve, the Plemirio in Ortigia, which is an island. So we are full of places here around. It depends on the season. You can go to the seaside, you can take a boat with a fisherman, and the fisherman takes you to fish, and then they cooks, and you spend all day and maybe the night if you want. So you can even go by boat to Malta in order to go outside, let's say foreigner. They speak another language, they drive on the other side, so you really feel in another place. The place is, as I told you in the beginning, is a quite complete place, many things to do, you never get bored. And also, so many parties, you know, many Italians like to cook, so always we cook, the other people cooks, and always food is in the center of our life.
Well, thank you so much, Samuele, for having us in your gorgeous home. If somebody wants to find you to work on a design project here in Noto, how can they find you?
I'm on Instagram, Samuele Mazza Designer. That's easy.
Facile. Grazie, Samuele. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.